Okay, Tushita, this is for you, a different hairstyle and different earrings. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is an update on azelaic acid. But before starting off with the video, let me just thank all of you and Shamapti for supporting me and giving me so much of love. Hope we are a community now, and I am so excited and I'm so happy to have all of you. And yes, I am really blessed and grateful. So yeah, let's get started. But before that, yes, excuse me if I look like a clown, because I have come up with a lot of accessories all over my head and also the earrings. So yes, I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get started. I have posted a video on azelaic acid almost a year back on my channel, and there have been a lot of questions regarding azelaic acid on my channel. Since that time, I have replied to all of you almost individually, but yes, this is an update, and I have been using azelaic acid for almost more than a year now, though not continuously. I'ma be alright, cause you could try to pull me back down, but it's gonna take you a while. I catch honeybees, they don't sting like me. Yeah. I'm resilient, like an apple tree. Always. But I have listed out 10 questions which are most commonly asked, and I'll be answering those in today's video. So let's quickly get started. This will be just an update video on azelaic acid. So yes, the first question is azelaic acid safe? Absolutely, azelaic acid is a dicarboxylic acid, as I've mentioned in the initial video, and 10% azelaic acid is absolutely safe. It is even available in all the countries, almost in the US also over the counter. But in India, I do understand that Azidum is available in medical stores and in pharmacies, and there's a label written on it, and it should be taken under prescription. But 10% azelaic acid is safe, and you can take it without prescriptions. And you know, in India you can easily get your hands on 10% azelaic acid without a prescription. But yes, for 15% and 20% you need a prescription, and I would highly recommend you to consult your dermatologist before purchasing any of those products. The second question is, can azelaic acid be used long term? Now, in the last video I did mention that azelaic acid can't be used beyond 6 months or something, and it was written actually in the pamphlet provided by Azidum, because I was also showcasing Azidum in the last video. But let me just tell you that I have been using it long term. I don't use it regularly, but whenever I do get outbreaks of or acne, and if it is mild to moderate, I think you can always go back to azelaic acid and use it as a spot treatment, or even you can apply all over your face. So it is completely safe and you can use it in the long term. Yes, can you apply azelaic acid in the morning? Absolutely, azelaic acid doesn't cause any pigmentation, but not to forget your sunscreen at any cost in the morning whenever you're applying azelaic acid. And it is applicable even without azelaic acid, or independent of anything. You should always apply your sunscreen in the morning. The fourth is azelaic acid safe for pregnant or lactating mothers? Azelaic acid is considered safe, and 10% is considered safe, and there are even brands producing azelaic acid, and they mention that it is safe for lactating mothers and also pregnant ladies. But always consult your doctor before going or applying anything onto your face when you are pregnant or lactating. The fifth question is, sometimes some of you do come back and say that irritation has happened after application of azelaic acid. Now, in almost 10% of the population, I think irritation is seen, but in around 80 to 90% of the population, irritation is not observed with 10% azelaic acid, because azelaic acid in fact is actually used for treating rosacea and also mild to moderate acne, and also hyperpigmentation. So it shouldn't ideally irritate your skin, but always apply it at the end of all your skincare routine if you're starting off, and always start off for 1 or 2 days in a week when you're starting off, and then you can gradually increase the frequency as and when your skin gets used to azelaic acid. Is how to apply. Now, I always apply azelaic acid after the niacinamide serum. Now, obviously azelaic acid can be used along with niacinamide serum. Niacinamide is one such ingredient which you can actually use it with many other ingredients, and it is completely safe. And generally I cleanse my face and then apply niacinamide serum, and then apply azelaic acid, and then a moisturizer. But if you are starting off, I would highly recommend you to apply azelaic acid after your moisturizer. Can azelaic acid be used with other acids? Now, azelaic acid is a mild form of exfoliator, and I won't recommend azelaic acid to be used with other acids. Now, I did use it and try it test it, and yes, it didn't work out. It can increase the irritation if you're using it with other acids, so I won't absolutely recommend azelaic acid while you're using BHA or AHA or any kind of acids. In an azelaic acid be used with niacinamide? Absolutely. I already replied to this, and I have already mentioned that azelaic acid, in fact azelaic acid works better if you apply niacinamide in the starting and then an azelaic acid. With which cream azelaic acid didn't work? Now for me personally, with Sebamed face clear gel, azelaic acid didn't work. Now I am not sure whether Sebamed clear face gel doesn't work on my face or with azelaic acid it doesn't work. I am not sure, because I remember some of you had commented that azelaic acid doesn't go with Sebamed because Sebamed clear face gel has one such ingredient which doesn't go well with azelaic acid, but I am not able to recall. Please do comment down below if you have any idea about that. For me, azelaic acid actually worked with almost every moisturizer whichever I have tried and whichever I have showcased on this channel, such as Cetaphil, Physiogel, Excella, and then many other, like whatever moisturizer I have expressed in this on this channel, I have tried azelaic acid with all of those, and yes, all of those have worked quite well with that, except for Sebamed clear face gel. And the 10th question is, what about EZANIC? There's a brand called EZANIC which also comes with 10% azelaic acid. Now I had once purchased EZANIC because Azidum was not available. I did apply it for 1 or 2 days and then I switched back to Azidum because that is one of the brands which I have like mostly used on my face, and I didn't want to try out any other brands. Personally speaking, Azidum is more popular, but yes, I think if EZANIC suits for you well, you can proceed with that. But I had a comment some time back that it didn't suit you. One of you had commented, so yes, that's why I am not very sure, because I personally have also used it like once or twice and have not actually widely used it, so I can't comment much, but I will obviously recommend Azidum 10%. So yes, that was all about the video, and yes, azelaic acid did help me to get rid of my acne and pigmentation a lot. But as you know, I experiment with a lot of products on my face, and for this channel I do experiment with a lot of products, and I do switch back to azelaic acid whenever I feel like it's like nothing is working. Then I switch back to azelaic acid and I use it as a spot treatment or sometimes as an overall ointment for my entire face. So yes, I still use azelaic acid and I still love azelaic acid. I still would recommend azelaic acid, and I still will go for that affordable azelaic acid, because benzoyl peroxide gives me very bad hyperpigmentation, because my skin is sensitive and I am prone to hyperpigmentation. Whenever some irritation happens, I always end up getting hyperpigmentation, and also because I do peak at times. That's my bad habit and I need to get rid of that. So that's why I always switch back to azelaic acid and not to benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide is one such ingredient which I like grab whenever I am suffering from very bad acne, and which is not at all controllable with 10% azelaic acid. So yes, that was all about azelaic acid, and I hope it answers all your questions and all your queries. I hope you found this video useful. If you have found it useful, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also like this video if you have come until this point. Also, I'll be coming up with more interesting videos in the recent future. Yes, I am trying out a lot of products and I will update you on those. Please do take care of yourself, and yes, take care. See you in my next video. Bye.